What up, all you fucking dick addicts? Um, so I've been getting some emails, which I do appreciate, but it turns out if I open my Gmail, then BandLab stops recording. So I'm not a piece of shit. I, well, I'm a piece of shit. We've already established this. But that's just not why I'm not reading your emails. But just a reminder, on the 25th and 24th, we got M Strange and Toscanova playing in Portland and Hillsboro. I was going to try to make it to both of those, but my dumbass decided to get a new job where I'm working throughout the week instead of the weekend, like a fucking retard. This episode's kind of special because we will have M Strange on it in a little bit. I'm not there at the moment. I figured I'd just do like a little intro because I'm bored as fuck on a Friday, my first day off of the week. Back's all fucked up. I feel like I would grow like 2 inches if I saw a chiropractor. I'd get right back up to 5'8", and I wouldn't be embarrassed about my height with my fucking dwarf ass. It's funny as fuck because the other day I had this locksmith come through and unlock my car and make a key because my dumbass flushed my keys down the toilet. Side note on that, yes, that is possible. I had hella people like, how the fuck did you manage that? Look, I had my keys in my back pocket. I was drunk as fuck, as you do on a work night, and I had my keys in my back pocket. As I was taking a piss, I was putting my hand in my back pocket to make sure that the keys were in there. So as soon as I'm taking my hand out of that back pocket to flush, the keys fly forward into the toilet, and as soon as I hit the flush thing, the keys land in the water. I stuck my hand in that fucking toilet like so fast, but I fucking failed. So then I had to call a locksmith the next morning. And towards the end of it, dude, it was fucking weird. So there was this fucking tweaker, right? Comes, like, I go upstairs to charge my phone a little bit. I come back down to make sure he's doing all right. And I thought he was just chatting with this bitch. But no, she was like trying to get into his van and shit. So and then I walk out and she walks up to me and she's like, "You want to see what God gave me? You want to see what God gave me?" And I just kind of sat there silent, conflicted. I was like, I want to say yes, but I don't, because one, it might lead to a fight. Two, I want to say yes because what if she does some weird shit? What if she like strips down and then like starts streaking down the road, or like does the truffle shuffle or something? Like, I don't know. I love it when fat people do the truffle shuffle, and I was really excited for that. The fact that I'm getting excited over a twacked out fat bitch doing the truffle shuffle kind of tells you how mature I am as a human being. Not very at all. I actually think about that sometimes because I would always have my friend Jalen fucking do the truffle shuffle, and I feel really bad because I don't know if that hurt him or not. I don't know if that made him feel bad. I'm just very immature, and I don't think about other people's feelings normally. I mean, the podcast is literally called Immature, so there's some foreshadowing for you. And just to add on to it, I started gaining weight on purpose just so I could stand in the mirror and do the truffle shuffle. I ended up losing all that weight once I got a new job where I'm working fast paced, but for about a month, that was kind of my goal. That's where I'm at in life. That my goal is to do the truffle shuffle, and that's like a big accomplishment for me. The fuck is wrong with me? I can already hear the fat feminists complaining like, "Oh, you're body shaming." How much you want to bet at WrestleMania when the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders, I almost said cowgirls, but whatever, the cheerleaders for Dallas were going, how much you want to bet that they were like a fuck ton of feminists? Not feminist, the fat ones. The ones that complain about not enough fat bitches getting representation. How much you want to bet that they all sat there and complained about it on Twitter? I don't use Twitter, so I don't know. I just know Elon Musk bought the shit and a lot of blue check marks are freaking out. I don't know. That's one thing that pisses me off, though. Fat models. Fat models piss me off so much. Do you understand how hard normal models work to get that body? Do you understand? And like how hard they work to keep it? Look, but they just want to sit there, eat a shit ton of mac and cheese, which sounds really nice right now. But they just want to sit there and eat a bunch of like fucking steak and cupcakes and have rolls. Like they want to have more rolls than they eat in a sitting, and they want to fucking sit there and be like, look at me. I'm gorgeous. No, the fuck you're not. Beauty is a standard, you fat bitch. It's an impossible standard to live up to. Yeah, for you. That's why they're getting money from it, because it's not easy to get to, you stupid fuck. It kind of reminds me of when Vice did this documentary on female gamers, and they were looking for the top 100 players at some, like, competition, and the group of feminists didn't make the top 100 because they weren't good enough. Like, other people, even other women beat them, and they sat there and complained and said it was because they have vaginas. Dude, Vice is not what it used to be. It used to be decent, but I actually also, now that I think about it, I just saw this this video from them. I think it was last night. No, it was the night before last night. They were documenting a World War II reenactment, and they tried painting the picture like the reenactors who were reenacting as the Nazis, or not even the Nazis, just Germany, because, I mean, anybody who knows anything about World War II knows that most of the German army were just Germans fighting for their country. They weren't even a SS officer or part of the Nazi party. But they were painting the picture, trying to paint the picture like all of those people were Nazis and were fucking like they were trying to convince themselves, quote unquote, that they were fighting for Nazi Germany. Oh my God. Coming from the same people who said anybody who does not want to get vaccinated should be put in a camp. Can you believe I'm a leftist? Like, don't get me wrong. I don't really have any, like, strict political bias. I'm a libertarian with left leanings. I guess I'm kind of strict bias on the libertarian part. I try not to get in the way of other people's money. I don't know. There's a lot of people who are like, they shouldn't, big corporations shouldn't be allowed to advertise so much. Well, it's their company and they can do what they want with their product, so let them do it. I'm not gonna name names, but there's a comedian who fucking always fucking complains about that, and he's like, I didn't agree to this. I didn't agree to get advertised to. I don't want to seem like they're forcing me to be a consumer. Like, I mean, everybody's a consumer of something, so they're trying to find the consumers for their product. And there was this whole movement, I guess, and this is why I'm not dropping names, that went around tagging fucking, whatever the fuck it was. That went around spray painting over the advertisements and shit. Like, are you that much of a cunt, y'all? Like, goddamn. Like, don't get me wrong. I love the comedian. He's one of my favorites. He's hella funny. But that one thing bugs me. That one thing bugs me. Like, get over it. Like, that's one of the things you want to fucking complain about? You have China making kids work, fucking children work for a penny a day. And you want to complain about someone making a product for you and letting you know that they make the product for you? Like, they're not, it's not like they're fucking hurting you. Look, if you're not hurting anybody, do what the fuck you want. You know what I mean? Like, I don't really personally believe in drug charges. Murder charges, I mean, yeah, I do believe in that. If you're fucking hurting your community, you shouldn't be allowed in that community. But I mean, if your community's got coke flowing through it, the community isn't really like nobody's hurting the community. The community is just the way it is. So I don't think fucking drug charges should be a thing. I believe, I don't know, if you want to fucking put coke on your dick and ram it in a bitch's ass or a dude's ass, you know what I mean? Whatever you want. Gotta make sure there ain't no hate being spread. You know what I mean? Real quick, I wanted to let everybody know if you're looking for darker, more mystical, kind of like mystical, dark boom bap beats, hit up Benny Buttons. He does $50 exclusives. Hit him up quick because his prices will change. 2 for $100. I need to fucking hurry up and get that shit too, but I need to get my new card. It's on the way. Another thing is hit up Crazy K for your Dark Times merch. I know they're pre-ordering right now. If you buy these fucking jerseys right now, you get them for like $110, I believe. If you buy them at Bloodstock 2022, they're gonna be like $150. So hit them up and pre-order them bitches. Like there's some good looking not hoodies, jerseys. I'm copping one. I'm going to Bloodstock this year, and I hope to see everybody out there at Bloodstock. Oh damn, almost 12 minutes. All right, it's a good ass little intro. It's longer than all the fucking ones that I didn't have an intro for when I was fucking going through allergies and shit. I say that like it's such a bad thing to go through allergies, like I'm some pussy. Nah, I've just never been hit with allergies that hard. I think the fucking chemicals at that one place I was working at were fucking with me a little bit. It was like smoke in the air. I don't really know where it was coming from. I didn't know we were burning anything. I think it was the paint drying in the oven. I think that was fucking me up a little bit. It's kind of fucked up though, because I left a job right before that, and I was so happy not to hear the same guy at the same time at the end of every fucking shift say, "Good enough for government work." And I was so excited, and as I'm clocking out the next week at this new job, this motherfucker, bro, comes up right behind me and says, "Good enough for government work," as I'm clocking out. Fuck. Like, it's not even government work. I mean, the first place, it was a company that made parts for SpaceX, but that's still not government. And then the next place, we were making heaters for hotels, not government work. I guess when people, well, one, I guess sometimes I do the same thing on accident, but it bugs me when people say things like that, like when people say same difference. Well, differences aren't the same. I don't know. Specifically non-specific, I guess. Kind of. The definition of mammal pisses me off with that. Sometimes lays eggs. A mammal is a land creature. I don't remember what the exact definition is, but something with hair that gives live birth, but sometimes lays eggs. They literally just put that in there for a platypus specifically, like for no reason. You could have just not put in sometimes lays eggs, and a platypus would be classified as whatever the fuck a duck is classified as. You know what I mean? Like, the fuck? I don't know. I really don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. I'm just letting my ADHD flow, kind of like drifting lumber that has a fucking platypus on it. God, fuck, damn. Do you guys see what I do to myself? I torture myself. But it's all to entertain you. Are you not entertained? Where the fuck was that from? I feel like that was from like 8 different things. 8 different things. Like what my brain is focused on right now. I'm going to try to wrap this up real quick. If you're listening on SoundCloud, this is part 1 of episode 3. If you're listening anywhere else, it'll all be on one episode. BandLab's going to cut me off in 8 seconds. Fuck your life. Fuck off.